This is a shocking update here that I definitely did not see coming. Danny Masterson, disgraced actor, everyone knows, he was on that 70s show. And at this point, I know more than likely most people are aware of the sick charges that this man was convicted of. Some may even not call him a man. They may call him a monster. And that's why this is also shocking and surprising to me, as not that long ago, word had hit officially through the Department of Corrections and everything like that. As I've never been to prison before, but I have friends that have been there, people that I know, acquaintances, family members. I've had family members who were correctional officers, and I'm pretty sure it works the same way in most states. You know what I mean? You get sent up after you get prison time from a county to a state facility, a reception center where, intake happens. In New York, at least, they're shaving your head, delicing you and all that. And you're there for some months, locked down pretty much all the time. And, they classify you, figure out what prison you're going to be housed at, what programs you got to take and stuff like that. And Masterson, was transferred to Corcoran, where he was to be housed. And Corcoran, from my understanding, is known to be one of the roughest prisons in the state of California. Every time you hear that prison mentioned, you hear Charles Manson. He's like synonymous with that prison, as he's one of the more known, infamous, some will say famous or infamous inmates to ever do time in that prison. I believe he did the bulk of his, time behind bars in that prison, and I'm pretty sure he died there as well. But that's where Masterson was being housed at and gonna have to bid at. And I myself, like a lot of people out there, were like, hey, he might have some incidents and altercations. There's gonna be a target on this guy's back, right? He's got the kind of charges that people don't want those kind of individuals around, offenders and sick individuals. And I'm like, listen, I'm not the type I advocate for violence and stuff like that. No, I'm like, hey, walk away, do what you can to avoid violence and incidents and altercations. Sometimes it's got to go there though. But when it comes to Masterson, this guy's charges, this guy's convictions, and from my digging, when I looked into the case, my gut, as long, with all the info and everything I took in, I'm like, this guy's guilty. Let me know if you felt that way as well. So what I'm getting at is, no, I'm not the kind of person that, just wants to see people get hurt, right? But when it comes to those kind of individuals, I'm like, hey, if he gets God, he gets God, and that's just what it is. He was trying to put in motions to get an appeal bail, as he's appealing his case, but the judge shot him down and was like, listen, man, you're not married anymore. In a comment too, some people were commenting and saying they believe that it's fraud going on with him and his wife, that she just divorced him to try to stay out of some financial situations when it comes to liability and lawsuits and stuff like that, if she's married to Masterson. I heard a few people say that, but most people, I think, believe she really divorced and left this guy. She wants nothing to do with him, and that's what the judge told him. You got no wife, you got no family, and you got the means to get money to try to dip up out of the country and disappear, as you're going to be in prison for a long, long time, if this appeal doesn't go through and you are in the conviction stands. As he was trying to plead with the judge through the motions and stuff, saying, oh, I need to go home and provide for my family and be an active father and be there and provide financially, etc. And the judge was like, yeah, fluck out of here. You don't got a family anymore. You're a convicted violator, offender, and you're where you need to be. So just worry about that. And they sent his ass on to Corcoran. Again, very rough prison, known to be very active. And then all of a sudden today, right, this, like I said, this was just a few weeks ago, maybe a month ago. This makes no sense to me, right? He hit reception, got housed at Corcoran. How is this guy getting transferred to a lower level custody facility? This makes absolutely no sense to me. I mean, what do you guys think about this? Is there corruption like that when it comes to the prison system? Again, I know a little bit about prison, but I don't know a lot. And I don't really know anything about Cali State Prison. I'm from New York. I have friends and stuff from Cali, but I don't know. Is there that kind of corruption where people can pay the people that push the paperwork and have your custody level changed and stuff like that and have you sent to a nicer prison? Because it just don't make sense for him to go to reception and get put there. But he got transferred. Again, this is one of the worst prisons, and he's got sent out of Corcoran to this other place called Men's Colony in San Luis Obispo. And it's said to be a nice facility, a east and west dorm. It's medium to minimum security. How did his level get changed like that? And it sounds like a nice facility to me. They say that they have vocational programs, academic programs, substance abuse counseling, mental health treatment, anger management courses, and all that, which that stuff I believe is offered at all prisons. There's programs, but the whole vocational stuff, and I don't know, certain things I'm hearing about the way they're breaking this down, this sounds like they may have some better programs there, some better privileges, and just it's an all-around better facility. So somehow, some way, after getting housed, once again, after going through the prison system, going to reception, everything about him being reviewed and them saying, you're going to Corcoran, one of the worst prisons there is. You're going to the dungeon. Good luck, you EVILBASTARD, right? That's what they said. To now, just a few weeks, a month later, they're shipping them to a medium to minimum facility prison. I don't know, something just don't add up. Once again, I want to know everyone's thoughts. Stay tuned for updates. Make sure to subscribe to the channel, but more importantly, comment, guys. What do you think about this? How could this be? Is there that kind of corruption? This ain't right. This ain't right. How does Masterson get this kind of break? Get this kind of essentially right? Someone did this guy a favor is my theory. I don't know. We'll have to dig more into this. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Once again, subscribe. Let's talk in them comments. Peace. And remember, everyone, good versus evil out there in this world. Really wild times we're living in. Follow the signs. A lot of spiritual stuff going on. Spiritual warfare. I'm serious, man. Go check out my last video. I'll link it below, previous to this one. Peace.